Welcome to the Global North. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for more updates and thrilling short scenes. The Luzon Strait, separating Taiwan from the Philippines, is one of the world's most strategic maritime passages. It connects the South China Sea to the Western Pacific, serving as a vital artery for global trade. Any disruption here could ripple through the world economy, making its security a top priority for many nations. For the U.S., the strait is a key choke point, essential for projecting power and supporting allies, especially in any Taiwan conflict. The Philippines sees it as a matter of sovereignty, with Batanes province right at its edge and local livelihoods at stake. For China, the strait is the main route for its navy to reach the Pacific, crucial for its ambitions as a global naval power. In any Taiwan scenario, Beijing would prioritize controlling the Luzon Strait to block U.S. intervention. This makes the waterway a focal point of great power rivalry and a potential flashpoint for future conflict. Facing rising tensions, the U.S. and the Philippines have reinvigorated their alliance, deepening military cooperation. The Mutual Defense Treaty now underpins a modern partnership, with high-level meetings reaffirming commitments. In 2025, President Marcos Jr. and President Trump's summit led to renewed U.S. security aid for Manila. A new Task Force Philippines, announced in late 2025, streamlines joint operations and intelligence sharing. While not adding combat troops, this unit ensures both militaries can act as one in a crisis. Joint activities have surged, over 500 planned for 2026, creating a near-constant U.S. rotational presence. This builds trust and interoperability, making the alliance more effective than ever. Secretary of State Marco Rubio's 2025 visit reaffirmed that any attack on Philippine forces would trigger U.S. defense obligations. This strong backing gives Manila confidence to assert its rights and deters potential aggressors. The alliance now stands as a powerful deterrent in the region. A key pillar of the alliance is the forward deployment of advanced missile systems in the Philippines. U.S. forces have rehearsed rapid deployment of Mises anti-ship missiles to northern Luzon, able to target vessels in the strait. The U.S. Army's Typhoon system, with Tomahawk cruise missiles, now extends Allied reach deep into the region. The Philippines has acquired BrahMos supersonic missiles, boosting its own coastal defense. These deployments are enabled by the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, granting U.S. access to 9 Philippine bases, 3 near the Luzon Strait. This isn't a return to permanent U.S. bases, but a flexible, rotational presence. Joint exercises like Balikatan have grown in scale, featuring live-fire drills and amphibious landings near the strait. These aren't just for show, they're practical rehearsals for crises or conflict. Training together builds the muscle memory needed for real-world operations. The alliance's capabilities are continuously sharpened, ensuring readiness. Together, the U.S. and Philippines can rapidly respond to any threat in the Luzon Strait. Securing the Luzon Strait is now a multilateral effort, with allies like Australia, Japan, and New Zealand joining in. Recent joint naval drills, such as the Maritime Cooperative Activity, brought together warships from 4 nations in Philippine waters. These exercises improve interoperability and send a unified message. The Indo-Pacific security is a shared responsibility. Multinational drills demonstrate collective resolve, deterring aggression more effectively than any single nation could. This network of alliances reframes the issue as one of international law and freedom of navigation, not just U.S.-China rivalry. As more countries participate, they build a resilient security web that checks unilateral actions. The Indo-Pacific security architecture is now defined by this growing united front. For Batanes' 20,000 residents, the Luzon Strait's tensions are a daily reality. Military drills and aircraft are now part of life, bringing both reassurance and anxiety. Local authorities are preparing for possible mass evacuations from Taiwan and supply disruptions. Efforts to boost food self-sufficiency are underway, as Batanes could be cut off in a crisis. The Ivitans are resilient, adapting to both typhoons and geopolitics, but worry about being caught in a conflict not of their making. Their hope is for peace, but they're preparing for whatever the future brings. China views the U.S.-Philippine military buildup as provocative, accusing Washington of stoking tensions and trying to contain its rise. In response, Chinese Navy vessels shadow Allied drills, gathering intelligence and signaling their presence. China has increased gray zone activities, harassing Philippine ships and asserting control near Batanes and in the South China Sea. These actions include dangerous maneuvers and water cannon use against Filipino vessels, China also maintains patrols around Scarborough Shoal, reinforcing its claims despite international law. Despite tensions, communication channels remain open. Recent high-level meetings aim to manage competition and avoid miscalculation. Dialogue is tense but essential, providing a forum to prevent escalation. The risk of miscalculation remains, but both sides are working to keep conflict at bay. The US and Philippines pursue peace through strength, building a credible deterrent to make aggression too costly. Advanced missile deployments, constant joint drills, and a flexible US presence underpin this strategy. Alliances with Australia, Japan, and New Zealand reinforce a multilateral commitment to a free, open Indo-Pacific. This united front is more resilient than any nation alone, deterring threats and upholding international law. Diplomacy remains vital. Both sides keep talking to China to manage tensions and avoid conflict. The goal: keep the Luzon Strait open and secure for all, as a symbol of peace, not rivalry. The region's future depends on balancing readiness with dialogue, ensuring stability in a contested waterway.